Alright guys, good morning. First off, hopefully better day today than we had yesterday. I think we should be good. Alright, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna keep on going over gappers for the morning. Getting our plans posted up for that, and then we're just gonna stick to those plans for the day and pretty much not vary from that, so. We will take a look at our gappers in just 1 second. Not that we have a whole lot this morning gapper wise, but. Alright, so let's see what we got here. So far on the pre-market watch list, we got Wayfair, and we have BMRA, which had the CVS news. And I wanted to watch BMRA over 2-3, but I might change that. Let me take a look at the daily one more time. So this 1.8 on BMRA is super key. So what we might actually be able to do is play it off of this 1.8 level down here. And I can actually, I'm going to adjust the plan on the watch list because I don't really want to play this on the break of 2-3. If I was to play this, it'd have to be maybe the lower 1.8s risking we'll see what the low is going into open, but for right now I think what I like is the flush off the 1.8s for the move back up to VWAP over 2. So we're gonna go with that. Like I said, I want to see how it trades down here for a bit. But yeah, if you guys weren't in the class last night, pretty much back to yesterday, I just had too much I was watching going into open. So going into today, we're going back to having a pre-market watch list, going back to having a nightly watch list, which we've always had, but going back to just sticking to those instead of trying to run around like I did yesterday and overwhelming myself. So should be a better day today. It's just all about adapting and figuring out what you need to do to improve every day, and so that should be good. All right, so gapper wise, we don't have too much. BJDX is gapping again. It's been one of our gappers every single day this week, and it just pops and drops. Yeah, it looks no different this time either. Let's take a look here at, what do we have here? All right. ADMP is a no-go. Definitely a no-go. We've got Cook, which is also up on earnings. I don't really like Cook. No, I'm going to be skipping Cook as well. So BJDX is the current leading gapper, which, like I said, looks like crap. We've got Upwork, we have Cook. Upwork I actually want to look at, so I am going to look at... I'm just going to put a list here real quick of what I want to be taking a look at. So I want to look at Upwork. Just going through all of our gappers. EVGO I didn't like. So I think the only thing that we have to look at, in addition to what we have so far, is Upwork. Wayfair I don't think is going to meet our criteria either. That thing was right under our criteria and then sold off all the way back to the 74, so I don't think that's going to be one that we play either. But okay, so let us take a look at Upwork. Daily breakout over 1110. It's right at this 11.8 though. It's only got ranged about 12.20. Well, 12.50. You also have the 200 right overhead at 11.85. I mean, you do have a range about 12.50, but looks similar to yesterday. All these gappers. So honestly, the ones that, you know, our favorite are probably going to be the nightly watch list. We've got RBT and CVS and VRT. Those look a lot better than any of these gappers that we have this morning. Even BMRA. I'm not really a fan of BMRA. So it looks like we're just going to have to be picky again today. I mean, the market's obviously not providing any gappers that look decent, so I'm going to stick to the nightly watch list, and if we get nothing else, then we get nothing else, and it'll just be a no trade day. It's a lot better than yesterday. Like I said, I just got too overwhelmed yesterday watching too many setups. And go figure, the first day you break your rules. That was like the first red day in 3 weeks, 4 weeks. Yeah, definitely a lack of gappers today, so we'll do what we can with what we have. Most likely going to be a small green day, but we'll see what we can do. And if you guys ever see anything that looks decent gapper-wise, let me know, but I really do not see anything that looks any good this morning. Other than the watch list, which obviously those aren't gappers, but... Yeah, I saw volume on pennies this morning pre-stos, but definitely not going to be down bad enough to go trade some crappy pennies. BJDX is actually still getting some volume. Let's take a look at BJDX again. Because the thing is, days like today and weeks like this where it's just so slow, traders are going to circulate the names that are moving. So if you've got volume like this on BJDX, that volume can be concentrated more into that one name. So what you can do is you could watch this over the previous high of 970. Yeah, you'd have to watch it over 970, and then you've got range to about 1080. But yeah, that's the thing, is days like this, yesterday and today, traders are going to try and find that one name that's moving, and they're all going to pile on. That makes things a bit overcrowded, but you do get more exaggerated moves. So you can definitely watch that over the 9.7. What's the news on this? Do we have news? I see news from yesterday. I don't see news from today. Yeah, I don't see news from today. Definitely keep an eye on that, though. Yeah, 10.8, 11.4, and 12.20. I'll toss that on the pre-market watch list as well. And not to mention, if you get that break of 9.7, you're also getting the daily break of the 200 as well. Yeah, you're getting the break of the 200 as well. So it's a nice look over the 9.7, so we can definitely keep an eye on that. That's a nice one. I don't like how it trades too much, but just the fact that it's the only thing moving can make it a bit more appealing. That and Wayfair. Wayfair is also trying to find buyers again here. We can watch that again over 84 like we were earlier. So we can watch BJDX over 9.7. We can watch Wayfair over 84. Watching CVS over 77.40. VRT over 36. And RBT over 175. So we've got all of our plans good to go. Got some price alerts set on some of these. But BJDX is the most active currently. I just wish we had a bit more range on BJDX. I mean, $1.10 range isn't bad, but you figure by the time we actually confirm buyers into that range, you're looking at probably 80 cents of range, which still isn't horrible, but it's not huge. Trying to curl here. About to test that 9.7. No. RAD, RAD, I'm most likely not going to be touching it today. Keep an eye on BJDX here, guys. Over 9.7. Getting a bit of a break. We need to see more buyers up here. Here's your confirmed breakout on BJDX. Bit of some wank price action on it. Yeah, I don't know. I'm staying out of it myself. If you like it, go ahead, but I don't have enough confidence to be taking this right now. Maybe if we get a bit more confirmation. Yeah, here we go. I'm watching it. If I do take some, I will let you all know. Getting the break again here. All right, let's watch it for pullbacks. Over 11 on BJDX now. This thing is going nuts. $11.40 and 12 now on BJDX. Let's see, over 1220 does it have more range? If you got range over 1220 to about 14. It looks like it's definitely going to be our leading gapper going into open, for sure. And keep on watching it here off this 1063 area as well for the curl back to possibly 11.7, 11.8. Of course, not yet. You need to wait for buyers to confirm before you can sit here and look for a curl, but something to keep an eye on if buyers do reclaim the 11s. And here's your curl now on BJDX that I just talked about for the move back to 11.7. Again, here's your 12, new high of day now on BJDX. I told you guys, I said if it does reclaim 11, back to 11.8 and 12. Just sitting back until we see another gap that looks decent. BJDX trying to base down here off this 11 again, or 1063 it looks like. Definitely one to watch today, but would not be playing it over 1140, that's for sure. It's just a tough one to trade generally too, because like I mentioned earlier, it just pops and drops. Every time this thing is gone in the last week, it's giving back it all pretty much a few minutes later, so it's one of those you gotta be careful with. ELIQ getting some volume here. That is ELIQ. Is that a D-SPAC? What is this? Yes, this is a D-SPAC. No way to play it, but started to hit the scanner, so took a look at it there, and no way to play it. It's like Upwork is still moving here as well. Do we want to watch Upwork out of open? Let's take a look and see what we've got on Upwork. It's a bit hard for me to see on the chart over here. Let me pull up Trading View and see. Let's see, off of 1175 on Upwork. And let's see, you've got range 2. Yeah, that's my issue here is the 1210 is going to give you an issue. The 1250 is going to give you an issue. 1240. So there isn't a great amount of range. You've got that room to 1240 and 13 really. I guess we can see what it does out of open. Maybe play it over 1240. That way you'd have range 2 pretty clean to 13. 13, and then over that you've got the range to about 13.3. Or like 13.4. So yeah, you can watch this over 12.4. I was looking at the high, that 1220s, but I don't like it over 1220. Or do I? 12.5 is key here too. I don't know, this is a tricky daily. I say we just watch it and see if buyers find it after open and then go from there. Have to be over pre-market high though. Or after hours high. Yeah, so the 1240 is most likely. I'm gonna post up my plan on this here. So we're gonna look for the break of the high of after hours, 1222. You've got range 12, we'll say 12.5 and then 13. All right, plans posted on Upwork. All right, so what we've got to be watching today, we've got Upwork, we've got BMRA, which BMRA is going to be a no-go, so I'm actually just going to take that off my list. We've got Upwork, we have Wayfair, we have, let me get this on the top of my screen. Upwork, Wayfair, RBT, VRT, CVS, That should be about it. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 setups. Yeah, we've got 5 setups that I want to be watching. I don't care for BJDX again today. Unless maybe over 1220, I guess you get room to 1410, but 1410 area. Just not a whole lot of range. Considering we've already played it all the way up here and the sellers off of that 1222 are just ugly. We can watch it and see what it does. I mean, it's the strongest name we've got right now. Let me actually take a look at BJDX to double check that range. Yes, you've got clear range to 14, which is going to be your previous daily high. And yeah, vibe, and it kind of goes both ways though about sideways markets. It gives you a time, since obviously as traders we've got federal holidays, but I mean we don't have times where we can say, all right, taking off. So when it comes to slow days like this, it gives you a time to where you can shut down early, go out, do what you want to do. It gives you a time to rest up. But that's why it's so important to understand whenever the market's slow that that's what you've got to do. You've got to step away, even if it means no trades. And yesterday, frankly, should have been a no trade day. And it would have been if I wouldn't have, gone in here scrambling around yesterday trying to find something to make something work. But I think a big part of that too is whenever I get on the live stream, I'm sure you guys can understand. I've got people watching me and it's like, I need to find something and it's something I'm working on, but we'll get through it. And having the pre-market watch list back up should keep me on track. But yeah, slow days, you just got to understand. You've got to understand that some days you're not going to be trading and there's not anything to trade. And I know a lot of you struggle with it. Just like not trading the afternoons. Upwork starting to get the break of that high of day. So I'm watching Upwork, but there's not enough volume to be playing it just yet. Bit more volume on Upwork. Still keeping an eye on it, but there's not enough volume to actually trade it yet. And now it's popping on low volume. Go figure. Still not tradable. So BJDX we're watching over the highs. Upwork we're watching if it does decide to get some volume. Right now it does not. Wayfair watching over 84. Definitely feel a lot more prepared today than I did yesterday. I mean, Upwork's moving 30 cents here on hardly any volume at all. And now it's a target one, dude. That's so annoying. It was not even tradable for a split second, and this thing is just popping up to targets on like 10,000 shares. If that. Yeah, 9,000 shares. No, no, no. Yeah, 6,000. Wow. That's annoying. 4.5 minutes to open, yep. Alright, you guys on YouTube, I'm going to be shutting it down on the stream, but we are watching 6 tickers into open. Should be a nice day today. Make sure to join up with the discount code 20% off this week only. I will see you guys in the Discord. Have a great rest of your day. Be safe, be smart, be responsible.